Courtney Bellino, and I want to share some of the events in my life that have motivated my decision to become a teacher. Ever since I was a little girl, I've wanted to be a teacher. I would have my siblings play school with me, and I would spend my free time reading books so I could teach them brand new information. This love for reading, and especially of books, continued even into my elementary school days, especially in my first grade classroom at Mahala F. Atchison School with my teacher, Mrs. Ryan. She really changed my life. Mrs. Ryan really motivated me and encouraged me to become the best student I could be. I was a very proficient reader in the first grade, so she would get books just for me that were at a challenging level. And she would write encouraging notes on the inside covers, things such as, "Never stop learning," and "Always love to read." I still keep one of them in particular. She got me Roald Dahl's book, George's Marvelous Medicine. I hold on to it because it's a reminder that I want to pass on the love of learning to my students, just the way Mrs. Ryan did for me. During my middle school and high school years, a lot of my learning was done right here at this dining room table, where I was taught by my mom.
So we're going to work on completing the analogies, Anna, okay?
My love for learning continued through middle school and high school. I taught a Sunday school class at my church, and I also volunteered at Good News Clubs, both summer camps and after-school programs. This gave me some hands-on experience, and I've definitely learned a lot of lessons that I'm going to use as a teacher in the education profession. All of these events, whether recent or years ago, have contributed to my experiences at Flagler. When I came to Flagler in 2014, I had a great time. I made many friends. Along the way, I achieved the President's List and the Dean's List. And in 2018, I graduated with hundreds of practicum hours and an elementary education degree and an ESE degree. I also have an endorsement in reading and ESOL. But the most important thing to me is I now have the tools to share the love of learning with my students the same way Mrs. Ryan and my mother did for me.